Welcome to Grumpy Wolf Reacts. I am Grumpy Wolf. Tonight, I am reacting to Knox Hill, My Own Enemy, official music video. This was a request from one of my Discord members and moderators, Rambler. Thank you for the request. I've enjoyed all my Knox Hill songs so far. He's very talented. He's fun to listen to. He is extremely animated on stage when he does live events, at least the bits I've seen. So yeah, really gonna enjoy this. Welcome back, Howlers. Howlers. I think I said it too fast the first time. Anyways, welcome back. Or if this is your first time on my channel, how I handle my reactions is I do a single playthrough where I pause and I talk. I give my thoughts, feelings, and opinions of the music. And if you want to see the uninterrupted version of the song, you could click the link in the description and go and support the artist on their channel. Supporting an artist on the channel, on their own channel, is the most important thing you could do for a reactor. With all that being said, let's get into this. Ready to go. Not ready to go. At my volume off.
I don't mean to be rude, Jude. Coming with the law on you, dude. Higher in the scope of my two, but it swings around if you shoot. Enemy at the gate, mental enemy of my state. I think free, yes, I create, but the more I give, the more I take. Watch me. Feeling like the pressure been mounting, feeling surrounded. Still ain't never doubt him, just because my name is Hill. I stand tall like I'm a mountain. You want flows, I just go fountains. While more shows get my accountant. About to get a mouthful, dropped a new album. Brace for the crown, no cap, get counting. I know, I got this. You, not this. Haters impediments, my speech eloquent. I reach veterans, biblical David. I teach Letterman, show me who is better than me. You juniors, I'm varsity. Put you in a bag, now get my tea. You paw, I'm a dime, part of it. They say they're my friends, but are they real? I swear I see teeth and clouds moving through my field. All I hear is voices telling me to kill. There's a monster in the mirror, but is it real? I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. Haters are like friends to me. Don't be friends with me. Yellow lights, tell me slow, but I see green lights, I see headlights, all those red lights, now they're blue, now I see chalk lines through the fog lights, is that blood? Oh no, it's not mine, I should try to give it back, but I can't seem to find the owner. Can you show me to the corner? Got those organs, who's the donor? You can't breathe, just blame Corona. You want beef, then get the smoker, I'm lit. Back on my throne, I'm the cream of the crop, I'm the reaper in the fields and the meats get cropped. I'm a real MC, but you Photoshop, put you on your knees, better blow your top stripping.
Alright. I'll let that cook for a minute. Comes in hard. I love the like horror themed circus music. The beat's hard. Came in fast. It's been a minute. The last one I did, he didn't really. No, wrong button. Sorry. Excuse me. The last one I did was more powerful, heart heartwarming, but no, it was very emotional. It was about a very tough time in his life, so he didn't really go fast or anything on that. So it's been a minute since I've heard him go on this level because I haven't reacted to his stuff in a minute besides that one song. And then I realized I did it. I think the official music video was one of the first Knox Hill reactions I did. But yeah, really liking it. I'm gonna take it back and pause during some of the stuff he's talking about because I let it go too long, and there were a few bits in there that all like spoke to me. So I'm working on making this one playthrough format work for me and for you. Hold on. Sorry about that. I thought having the phone far away would be a positive, but not if I have to ignore a call. Anyways, yeah, I'm working on trying to make this format work for everyone, where I do a single playthrough, where I might. I've seen a few reactors do it this way, where they let a portion of the song play, and then like to the chorus, and then going back and pausing and talking, so y'all get a nice chunk of the song before I pause, and then I go back and talk through it. And that would be a good reason to have the lyrics up. Another good reason. I mainly did the second screen for lyrics, but also I like having my OBS there so I could see if everything's registering how it's supposed to. Um, please let me know. Um, I worked with a few people in Discord to see if this is um, the best sound quality I could get out of this. What I'm trying to do is add an audio mixer in with possible soundboard options. They are very quiet. Look, I'll push one. I don't think y'all could really hear that. But yeah. So that was the whole reason for the new mic. Is the old mic didn't work with the audio mixer, and the mic that came with it was kind of similar to how this one was working initially, but I didn't really like the quality I was getting out of that mic anyways. I would have to be like holding it or sitting up close so it would be as close as this one is. I'm more comfortable with this because I could be sitting back in my chair where I want to be. I can move the mic to where it needs to be to get the volume y'all need. I just can't swivel and talk, and that's fine. I think that's a habit I should not have. But yes, so please let me know sound quality wise. Is this better? I tried to equalize my volume to the sound of the video as well, so you don't have to go through the annoyance of adjusting to me than to the video. Then, because I would be very annoyed if on your end if I was having to do that. So I apologize for last week's videos. I'm trying to make this work, and if not, I will go back to the other mic. So I have 4 videos I'm trying to do today. I'm going to let this one go out and see how it works in the comments before I record the other 3. So please, in the comments, let me know as soon as you can how my my sound is, um, how the video is. I lowered it a little bit. Um, do I need to do anything to make it closer, um, to match one another, or is it good as it is? I just know I need to start sitting still. It's okay if I move, just not while I'm talking. I get antsy in the chair. I might. I don't know. I thought about doing standing reactions, but I don't want to do that either. This is more comfortable. But yeah, please feedback always. Just keep it positive. There's no need for hate in the comments. But yeah, I think that's everything. Singing stream Saturday the 28th. Could also request songs that I have done reactions to just to chill and listen. I will need a pause and stuff just for the stream not getting shut down, but yeah, we could have conversations and stuff. But let's go through this.
I don't mean to be rude, Jude. Coming with the law on you, dude. Higher in the scope of my two, but it swings around if you shoot. Enemy at the gate, mental enemy of my state. I think free, yes, I create, but the more I give, the more I take. Watch me. Feeling like the pressure been mounting, feeling surrounded. Still ain't never doubt him, just because my name is Hill. I stand tall like I'm a mountain. You want flows, I just go.
There's a lot right there. Just the more I give, the more I take. That is a common thing. The more you have, the more you spend. So the more you give, the more you take. Like you give them more time, so you want to take more money. I mean, it could even work on that level for working, um, or more effort. Um, and then how he took my name is Hill, so I'm a mountain, and he got that. He rhymed that with, I think it was doubting. Let me see if I could get the lyrics up. Wrong. Sorry. Should do this before. Sorry. Okay, got him. Sorry about that. So many ads. Okay. Oh no, mounted with mountain. Got it. I'm not gonna go through all the lyrics. I'm just looking for the ones that were talking to me personally. If you like lyric breakdowns, Knox Hill is a great reaction channel for that. I don't think he does his own videos though. I haven't looked. That would be interesting. I would watch it. I like the input from the artist. Um, Behind the scenes stuff is my favorite. According to the comments, y'all would like to see that. I will try and eventually work it in. So I'm not watching the stuff that is coming out, just so I could give the initial reaction and whatnot. it for everything we're up to. Appreciate your patience.
Fountains, while more shows get my account. About to get a mouthful, dropped a new album. Brace for the crown, no cap, get counting. I know, I got this. You, not this. Haters impediments, my speech eloquent. I reach veterans, biblical David. I teach Letterman, show me who is better than me. You juniors, I'm varsity. Put you in a bag, now get my tea. You paw, I'm a down part of it. They say they're my friends, but are they real? I swear I see teeth and clouds moving through my field. All I hear is voices telling me to kill. There's a monster in the mirror, but is it real?
That. See, I didn't go far enough. um, they say they're my friends, but are they real? I mean, one of the reasons I keep my circle small, especially real life, is I try to only keep the real friends around, and that's it. I mean, if you could separate them, that's great. It's hard sometimes. Uh, there's a monster in the mirror, but is it real? So, like, when you look at yourself, do you see all the evil things you've done? Um, or maybe you could see yourself as the person who has uh, worked through those evil things and has grown beyond them. So maybe you're no longer that monster you thought you were. Instead, you defeated said monster and now you're your real self. That's kind of how I would take that. Ooh.
I am my own enemy. Through my field, all I hear is voices telling me to kill. There's a monster in the mirror, but is it real? I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. Haters are like friends to me. Don't be friends. But is it real? I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. Haters are like friends to me. Don't be friends with me. Yellow lights, tell me slow, but I see green lights. I see headlights, all those red lights, now they're blue. Now I see chalk lines through the fog lights. Is that blood? Oh no, it's not mine. I should try to give it back, but I can't seem to find the owner. Can you show me to the corner? Got those organs, who's the donor? You can't breathe, just blame Corona. You want beef, then get the smoker. I'm lit. Back on my throne, I'm the cream of the crop. I'm the reaper in the fields, and the meats get cropped. I'm a real MC, but you Photoshop. Put you on your knees, better blow your top stripping.
Yellow lights tell me slow, but I see green lights. I see headlights. I see I see headlights, all those red lights. Now they're blue. At first I thought like life's telling him to slow down, but he's just putting the foot down and like going full throttle. But then as it continues through, could that be like life passing him by as he's um trying to make this music thing work? Like when he's off touring and stuff, what is he missing back home while he's trying to make this thing happen? And then the next line is I see chalk lines through phone lines. Not necessarily that could not necessarily mean death, but that could be like what I was literally just saying, missing moments could feel. Again, I'm not a parent, so I can't really translate that feeling of having a job that takes you away so you could support the family and having to miss those moments. My grandpa talked about it because he was a long distance truck driver, or maybe just within the state. I forget what it was, distance at least. But he said that was one of the hardest things about the job, was always having to be away, and he wouldn't recommend doing that and starting a family at the same time. Like, pay is good and everything, but it was really difficult to do both. Um, then we get. Sorry, I was just going through it. None of it. I mean, they're fun lines, playful lines. If you'd like me to read this and like give my thoughts on everything, let me know in the comments. I'll be gladly to do that. Uh, I do want to not make these an hour long, but right now I'm just trying to read the lyrics and give you the ones that, like I said earlier, speak to me. um, you want beef? Then get the smoker. That's fun. I'm lit back on my throne. I'm the cream of the crop. I'm the reaper in the fields, and the. I'm guessing that's a bad word because it's just a question mark. I'm using Genius for lyrics. Let me know if there's something better out there. This is all new to me. I like Ren's because in the comments he usually puts the lyrics for most of his videos. I'm a real MC, but you Photoshop it on your knees. Bow to blow your top. Damn. Rough. Alright, let's continue. I stopped right at the beginning of the pre-chorus.
Say they're my friends, but are they real? I swear I see teeth and claws move. They say they're my friends, but are they real? I swear I see teeth and claws moving through my field. All I hear is voices telling me to kill. There's a monster in the mirror, but is it real? I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy.
Sorry. Listening to the lyrics, I was going through what I was saying earlier, and then like seeing yourself as the monster in the mirror, your own enemy. Took me that long to put it together. That's why I stopped it.
Enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. Haters are like friends to me. Don't be friends with me. There's a lot of words that are better left unsaid. Let's make a pack and lock it up, but I can't keep them in my head. I try to push them down, but now they're tearing at my heart. I hate the monster that's inside, but I'm afraid when it gets dark. You want me to end? I'll tell you I start. You really want the drama? I'll pick you apart. Yes, my claws are sharp and all they watch. Yo, call it off. You saw that guy? I can't believe he saw that guy. Can't call that guy after he's done. I walk up to a mirror, look at me, and then I run. They say they're my enemies, but are they real? real? I got teeth and claws as I'm moving through these fields. I hear all these voices telling me I shouldn't kill. There's a monster in the mirror, and I know that he's real. I am.
I let that play because he switched it up. Okay, verse 3. There's a lot of words that are better left unsaid. Let's make a pact and lock it up, but I can't keep them in my head. I know myself, lots of things I wish I didn't say. In the heat of the moment, you let your emotions take over and say things that, even if they're true, you could have said them in a different way that didn't need to be so intentionally hurtful. Uh, and then there's times when you're not trying to be hurtful, but it's still taken as an attack when it's not meant as one. And then that's just a difficult situation. And then let's make a pact, lock it up, but I can't keep them in my head. Hard to keep secrets, or him being an artist, it's hard to keep these things locked up. Like, it's in his nature to share, uh, uh, write it down, make art with it. You know, I try to push them down, but now they're tearing at my heart. See, like holding it in, like it goes against everything that he is built for. I hid the monster that's inside, but I'm afraid when it gets dark. Uh, as Ren said in the High Ren video, like the monster's not really meant to be killed. It's there for specific reasons. You just can't let it control your life. So trying to hide it inside, but when it gets dark, like when shit gets rough and it needs to come out, it's still not fun to go through. It's not, at least for me, like when the in those moments when anger or rage or whatever gets the best of me, and or it's needed to protect me or someone, hasn't happened a lot in that instance for me. But just as examples, uh it may be needed, and you may be technically doing the right thing, but in the end you may not feel good about those actions once all those emotions fade and you're able to sit back and think about the situation. uh so technically the monster's needed, but it's still scary to think about. You want me to end? I tell you where I started. I don't know if there's like if this is a sort of like the way it's worded, it kind of could be like a battle without using anyone's name. So if there's more to this song, let me know. Want me to tell you where it started? Guess my claws are sharper than all they watch you call it off. Like, came at him crazy. This is one of the reasons why I was like, is this directed towards someone? Uh, Someone comes at him and they were expecting the nice guy. Uh, didn't realize he had this level of, as he's calling it, monster to protect when needed. So once they realized they got it more than they could handle, they had to call it off. You saw that guy, can't believe he sold that guy. Can't call that guy after he's done. I'll walk up to a mirror, look at me, and then I run. So, like, after the everything's said and done, kind of sounds like uh, he ended someone story wise. Um, so then he's like looking at himself in the mirror again, the monster in the mirror, like right after that happened. So he looks at himself and he runs from what he saw. And then the pre-chorus changes up. Does the chorus too? No. Okay. So the pre-chorus changed to, they say they're my enemies, but they are real. But are they real? So he flipped it. Instead of they say they're my friends, but are they real? Now it's the enemies. And instead of his field has teeth and claws, he says, I got teeth and claws as I'm moving through the fields. So he switched positions as well. Now he's the beast out in there lurking. I hear all these voices telling me I shouldn't kill. There's a monster in the mirror, and I know that he's real. So it feels like, much like Ren, accepting the pendulum, High Ren. Now, this is like a different take on it. I'm thinking myself, going through the lyrics, listening to it. And he's accepted that at times this may have to, that this monster may have to come out. So he's looking in the mirror. He knows it's real. But here, go back and let it play out till the end. This
And
might
then
be a
I
long
run.
one.
They say they're my enemies, but are they real?
No, I want to
Words
go
that
back.
are better left unsaid. Let's make a pack and lock it up, but I can own enemy. Haters are like friends to me. Don't be friends with me. There's a lot of words that are better left unsaid. Let's make a pack and lock it up, but I can't keep them in my head. I try to push them down, but now they're tearing at my heart. I hit the monster that's inside, but I'm afraid when it gets dark. You want me to end? I'll tell you I start. You really want the drama? I'll pick you apart. Yes, my claws are sharp and all they watch. Yo, call it off. You saw that guy? I can't believe he saw that guy. Can't call that guy after he's done. I walk up to a mirror, look at me, and then I run. They say they're my enemies, but are they real? I got teeth and claws as I'm moving through these fields. I hear all these voices telling me I shouldn't kill. There's a monster in the mirror, and I know that he's real. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. Haters are like friends to me. Don't be friends with me. They say that they're friends of me. Don't be friends with me. I am my own enemy. Own enemy. They say that they're friends of me. They're enemies. I was once a friend of me. Now I'm an enemy.
That was great. Um, sorry, this is over a half hour long. I apologize. Um, kind of how the lyric thing will work if I'm reading them. Uh, I'll focus on the video through that bit, and then when the chorus comes up, I'll go back, go over the lyrics. If you want me to just go through all the lyrics, it might go a little faster so I don't pick and choose. I just give my thoughts on everything that's there. Uh, and as if it is what y'all like, in time it should get more smoother. It's an adjustment. It's not going to be perfect right away. So, please click the link in the description. Let me know, support the artist on their channel. I think I have eyelash. I need to go look. Sorry. Supporting the artist on their channel is the most important thing you could do for a reactor. If for any reason I'm introducing you to an artist or any reactor introduces you to an artist, go into the comments on the artist's video and let them know what reactor sent you. Let them know Grumpy Wolf React sent you. If that's the case. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give me a like and subscribe. Comment down below. Again, keep the comments positive, even if it's criticism, that's fine. There's just no need to spread hate. Let's spread love. Uh, my channel may not be for you, and that's fine. I don't expect it to vibe with everyone. And that is not my goal. I want people to gravitate me who like me for being me. I'm not going to change who I am to make people happy. So, again, if it's not for you, no hard feelings. Let's just not spread hate. With all that being said, until next time, share the love, and everybody wins. Grumpy Wolf, out.